Hello. Today I will be teaching you about the consequences of agriculture and what it is doing to our planet. The biggest problem with agriculture is the amount of deforestation that we have been doing to our planet to meet the needs of our food supply. The worst hit areas are definitely not in North America. There is less cutting of trees go around because we meet most of our demands through other means and fisheries and whatnot. Um, the worst hit places are in places where they have lower GDP and they need to make up more money for their poorer people. So places like in Brazil, they have cut down hectares and hectares of trees for soybean plantations. In Thailand, they've done the same thing for sugar plantains, just like Jamaica in the early settler days. It's not so bad anymore. Palm oil in Malaysia, that's really bad for orangutans and stuff. You've probably heard a lot about that. And beef cattle is interesting enough. In the U.S., they do quite a bit of damage. It's just easier for them because they have more prairies and it's less of a problem. And in Canada, we do have a remediation program. Every forest that is cut down, there is more replanted every year. So there's a give and take system in this country, thankfully. Um, Cattle is a very big problem also for water supply and land use. It just like at the Bethany beaches, actually, the sheep grazed all of the top layer of organics off, and it blew away the topsoil to leave this sand just sitting there. That could be considered a form of desertification. It happens all the time in Saudi Arabia and the Middle Eastern countries where they have pastoral nomads still. To continue with cattle, we will now be talking about cows. They have been a significant problem with greenhouse gases. They are said to emit about 12 to 14% of all greenhouse gases that we humans produce. As an aside, it is said that deforestation accounts for another 30% of greenhouse gases because there is less gases being replaced into the trees, and you know how it goes. Cows have been to come back. Cows have also been said to cause 37% of the methane in the air and 65% of nitrous oxide that has been in the air as well. It is said to produce up to 4 times more greenhouse gases than pork. So, talking to vegetarian and vegans out there, it's the right mindset if you want to cut your greenhouse gas emissions for sure. Meats are definitely a big waste. To continue at how wasteful meats can be, just for beef, for example, it takes 12 pounds of grain, 35 pounds of topsoil, and 2,500 gallons of water per 1 pound of beef. If that's not a big waste, I don't know what is. Also, we have been exploiting to its fullest 52% of all fish populations in the ocean. If current fishing habits are not changed before 2048, there will be a complete collapse of the fisheries on our planet and a loss of billions of dollars in revenue for the world in general. In conclusion, agriculture has many advantages, but has also starting to show its disadvantages, such as the deforestation in many regions, the desertification of a lot of regions, adding to global warming by putting out thousands of tons of greenhouse gases, the culling of all fish populations, and the large amounts of products used for cattle in general. Agriculture has made us a society who we are. It has helped us move along as a humanity, but it is now time to reevaluate how we've been doing things to start really helping bring this planet back to what it should be. Thank you.